Here we go. She's on 5 to 7, 9 to 10 p.m. Fallback Productions. Talks about topics of the day and loves her country, the U.S. of A. Got her Get Right rally on tax day. Got family country Trump is her thing. She don't know the songs, gives Dave a hard time. Don't worry, it's fine. He's still her Valentine. Keeps us in the loop. Don't you know, sit back and enjoy the Lucretia U Show.
Hey everybody, what is going on? It is the news at noon, and big things popping. Big things are popping off, and there's a whole bunch of people with attitude problems. Like I live in Kentucky. Y'all still on my page mad. Won't you get mad over there with Massey, okay? So everybody, like I said, Brad Raffensperger out of there. Gabriel Sterling gone. Crony is upset. Thomas Massey and his whole followers are just angry for no damn apparent reason. They didn't get out there and campaign enough. It was too much money. It was money coming here and money coming there. It's a campaign. It's a campaign. If a school board race is usually up to $1 million or $5 million, can you imagine a Senate race? Never mind, none of y'all can, because she probably haven't ran for office. But yes, when you're talking about there was so much money on both sides, Thomas Massey taking it from whoever he wanted to take, his donors. And then there you go, whoever, Ed is up there taking money also. You can literally tell you've never ran for politics, but you got a mouth to run off that you do know about politics. What's the ad? Seriously. So since now you're vetting people and you're learning how that actually happens, what you mad about? Go out there and make some phone calls and get some more campaign money for your person. But for what I'm hearing, way down here in the state of Georgia, there was one of the most expensive races on this side of the election. And that's just the primary. I can imagine what the general election is going to be. And y'all mad? Do you know how politics work when it comes to campaigns? Do you know where these people get their money from? So would you get mad at one side and not get mad at the other side? Y'all so damn confusing to me. So if you've never ran for office, I'm going to say this one more time. Some things, it's just basic 1, 2, 3, ABC. So for you to be dumbfounded the very next day, where you get all that money from? Not your pockets. So, but while you looking in somebody else's pockets, make sure you go look in the other person's pocket and see, don't take money from Muslim groups. Since you mad about Israeli growth, and Zionists out there, and they flooded with the money, and Thomas, no, that was Donald Trump that took him down, okay? That was Thomas Massey finally biting it in the booty cheeks. Period. So all of this, he's the most conservative. Child, please, get off my page with that tomfoolery. And one more time, I didn't vote for him because I live in the state of Georgia. So do not come to my page bitching, moaning, and complaining about a race that I couldn't vote in. I was wanting and still rooting for Spencer Pratt. But I definitely did not vote for Brad Raffensperger or Gabriel Sterling. So whoever pissed in y'all Wheaties today, I'm going to need for you to shut up. Get out there. Get your shoes on, tap those damn laces, and make sure your candidate win. How about that? And 1, 5, and 7. I ain't never in my natural born life went to someone else's page to give them a piece of my mind because their candidate didn't win. Now, news feed, I will. Absolutely, Fox News. Absolutely, all these. Yes, I have. But actually going to a person's page that ain't in politics herself, ain't sitting here running for office this time around to argue with me about a state that's 700 miles away, shut it. All right, then. Hey, everybody, because, I'm leaving the comments up there. I'm leaving. And men. Am I supposed to care about what y'all got to say? I don't cheat on my husband. So why would I care what you say? Seriously. All right then. Hey there, what's up, Wheezy? And I had to show my ID, and y'all could come up with. I had to show my ID, but y'all come up with these names. Whatever. That tells you I ain't hiding. Hey there, what's going on, everybody out there? Hey, share the live. Well, that's what my husband asked. That wasn't me. Hey there, what's up, Mopar man? Hey, Angel, what's going on, Fudge? Hey, Princess Grace, you was the very first one up in here. Let's see if Facebook says I'm interesting enough. Yeah, who cares? I'm gonna stick with what Herman Cain says. Okay, he did say. Speaking of people that's died today, Frank Dodd, Bernie Frank. There you go. All right then. Hey, Lisa, you back? Okay, Lisa, burst our bubbles. Lisa said, "Hey, everybody, I know what you mean. I got 6'7". You know, I had to. I got grandkids. 6'7". 6'7" flyers from both parties in the mail every day here in Georgia. They better not text my phone today. I better not get one day. I am so sick of the text messages. But I didn't reply. Stop. It's like, how many times a day on election day and you're gonna tell me to get out to vote? How many times am I gonna get a text message that tells me what's bad about the other person the day of the election? Like I hadn't made up my mind. Okay, thank you for the tea, Dave. Hey there, what's up, William? How you doing? How you doing out there, Miss Christine? What's going on? Hey, good afternoon. It depends on where you at right now. Good afternoon, Margie. How you doing? Hey, Amy. What's up, Patsy? How you doing out there? Patsy, girl, go on and write them a country song, because they mad. They bigly mad. And Trump ain't letting it go. Woo! It is Gemini season. I mean, we about to amp up. All my Gemini folks out there, it's our time. It's our time to crash out daily. Woo! It's Gemini season, baby. Can we show them what we got? What we really got? Can we show you what we got? What we really got? Can you? Can. I'm a June Gemini. Boy, y'all finna get lit every day. Y'all probably crash out on every show. Y'all better give me some rumble rants, okay? Because I'm probably going to get kicked off TikTok. Just I can't. Hey there, everybody. So, yes, it is now officially Gemini season. Okay, we actually do get a whole month. Maybe now people can understand us. Never. All right, then. Hey, Krista. Girl, you called me. My bad. I was coming on live, but I was just late yesterday. So that we did the 7 to like 8:46 show before the system crashed. Hey, Krista, what's going on? Damn, I made coffee and noon live. Hope everybody's having a good day. Listen, I wasn't expecting to get up this morning and actually, find a post of a transparent stick figure with him pointing back at his booty cheek with a kissy face on it. But as much that I woke up this morning by 8 o'clock and I had already started getting attacked from men. From men. I had to go find that post, steal it, put it up there on my timeline and said, y'all can stay bigly mad, but first you're going to kiss this. All right, and I got pastors on my page. Whatever. Hey there, what's up? 6'7". I got grandkids. Woo, I still don't know what that means. Do they know what 69? No. All right, to the windows, to the walls. Hey there, what's going on? And Dave said share if you would feel like it. Y'all make sure y'all share. Hey, Mopar man, so let's get into the articles that I actually wrote today because, everybody been getting on my damn nerves. We want to talk about Barney Frank? Nah, not right now. Not right now. Let's talk about Brad and Gabriel. I gotta say it. Na 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 na, hey, na 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 na, hey, 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 goodbye, na 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 na, bye Brad, na 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 na, bye Gabriel, hey, 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 a goodbye, cheat again. Yeah, it's too gleeful. They lost. Woo, boy, way to go, Georgia, way to go, whoop, whoop, way to go, Georgia, way to go, whoop, whoop. Vernon Jones, though. Fleming? That's what y'all gave us in the runoff? Listen, they ran a hard race. But seriously? All right, then, that's the runoff in June. Fleming and Vernon. It's better than Gabriel. That's all I say. Gabriel did not blow his horn. I'm just, woo, thank goodness. It says Georgia Republicans reject. I wrote this. Hold on, give me some clicks, honey. It is the penny for everybody that clicks on this and can read. It ain't many people. Trust me, we got to prove it to grown folks. A whole bunch of them, did not pass the high school exam. So here, I wrote this. Every time somebody click on it, I get a penny. So get on over here and give me 10 cents. There, hold up, Facebook. I'm coming. I'm running over there to my Facebookers. You want me to put it on YouTube? Nah. Okay then. I wrote this. Georgia Republicans reject Brad Raffensperger era as Brad Raffensperger and Gabriella Sterling both suffer major political defeats. Dude, that was just shellacking. Okay, there wasn't no I wrote this though. Yeah, I wonder why it didn't translate into a shellacking. Maybe the people up north wouldn't understand, but where they got their ass kicked. Bam, baby. I mean, whoo, thank you, Georgians. Ciao. I guess they should open up that bunker. Okay, back over here. Georgia Republicans delivered a powerful political message Tuesday night as Secretary of State, not no more, Brad Raffensperger and his longtime minion, elected official, Gabriel Sterling, both suffered major political defeats. They went down in flames, signaling a dramatic shift. It wasn't no dramatic shift. We didn't want them no way. Y'all don't listen to the Republican convention, folks, do you? But back to this. I wonder if that lawsuit gonna keep going on since he ain't a Republican no more. He lost his seat. Okay, back to this. It says shifted inside of the Georgia Republican Party. It says the election results mark a significant rejection. Boy, I am loving of the political leadership that became nationally known during the fallout of the 2020 presidential election in 2022, 2024. We just didn't want you no more. Okay, then hit the road, Jack. It said a years-long debate over election integrity in Georgia. No, we still talking about it. Gabriel Sterling, one of Raffensperger's closest allies and top election officials in the Secretary of State office, was Jordan it. Failed to advance in the Republican primary. I don't even know why he thought he should, but okay, we're going to keep going. Race for the Secretary of State after voters overwhelmingly backed candidates other than him. Promised change and stronger election oversight. Meanwhile, Brad, can we call him Raffensperger now? A political influence. He had political influence. Who? Brad Raffensperger. Wait, what? What you put your fingers down? What you rubbing your fingers together for? Money. With what? I ain't met one person that said voluntarily I voted for Brad Raffensperger. I ain't met not. I'm in Georgia politics, not really, but on the sideline. I ain't heard no one proudly say I voted for Brad. So I'm still trying to figure out how he got like 700,000 votes the last time, and I'm seeing, and you beat Jody Heiss. Then y'all ain't gonna never convince me that happened. But I digress. Let me get back over here without my whining. For years, we had to deal with them for years. Okay, Raffensperger and Sterling became central figures in the national political battles of the election security, absentee ballots, voter confidence, and handling of the 2020 election, while establishment Republicans and national media often defend their actions, right? That's why I always say, do y'all talk to grassroots folks? Skip. I don't care about lamestream media. I don't care about the globalists. I don't care about the elitists. We're talking about the moms, the pops, the granddaddies, the grandmamas, the rurals, the hoods, and the woods. Do y'all come out here and talk to us? Because we don't see it the way you want to prop that up there with propaganda inside of the media. Honey, don't nobody like these folks. How they keep winning? I always wanted to know until that conservative bought Dominion voting machine. Okay, then back over here. It says also Tuesday results reflecting a growing frustration among Republican voters who have continued demanding stronger election integrity, measures, greater transparency, and new leadership inside of Georgia election system. It says the Secretary of State race will now move to a runoff with Tim Flemings and Vernon Jones. Are we voting? Are we voting? Normally we don't vote in runoffs, but are we?
I can't vote for a racist, so I won't be voting for Vernon.
Let Vernon go. I mean, he had.
Forget what he called me.
I know he called you a racist, Dave.
No, he didn't call me a racist.
He called you an effing racist.
No, he called me an effing piece of.
Oh, he called you an effing piece of shit. He called my husband that. He called my.
And all I did.
Hold up. We asking.
All I did was hold the door open.
Say that one more time.
All I did was hold the door open to a convenience store.
And all I did was jump in a swimming pool after 20 years of not swimming because he called me. Hold on, Vernon Jones called you a what? A racist piece of. He called my husband that. Mm-hmm. Then how you marry a black woman? See, we about to have some.
All I'm saying is I'm not going to be voting for
Vernon. Vernon, now you know why I don't respond to you, even on any of my social media platforms or cell phone. Sir, you have to apologize to my husband or you get some love. I'm talking to him because somebody's going to get it back to him. Y'all get this back to Vernon. Vernon, the reason why I don't respond to you, sir, you ain't finna call my husband that. Number one, yeah, you know he white. He my right man. But what you ain't gonna do, okay, is think that you gonna call my husband that, see us outside in the stratosphere, and then call me on the slick side. I ain't finna betray that. So until you apologize to James David Durham Cooker, I'm gonna have a problem with you. So I'm gonna continue to ignore you. I'm gonna continue to ignore your messages and your texts too, and your phone calls, until you apologize to my husband. I ain't got no love for you, baby. All right, then, listen.
Even after.
Listen.
I don't care.
And of course, you know, I partied in DeKalb County, so it ain't like I forgot what you did. But, hey, I know everybody changed, Vernon. And I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt, sir. Until I hear you apologize to my husband, you ain't getting no love, baby. Get to the black Israelites for all I care. One more damn time. If y'all talk to human beings like this on a regular, what you call scrubs of society, peasants, and everything else, because you're a black man and he's a white man, you're going to go ahead and say, as he's holding a door open for you, bro, you ain't in DeKalb County no more. So, again, there's no love or answering a phone call or having you on our platform if you treat regular American citizens that damn way. And I believe my husband, remember, he was the bodyguard for LL Cool J. So if you feel that type of way about white folks, black people, white people, you feel a certain type of way about black folks, get the hell away from me. So again, get that back to Vernon. I'm ignoring you for a reason. Okay then. All right. Vernon Jones, a vocal supporter of President Trump, emerged as one of the strongest grassroots candidates in the race. I know I wrote this. Drawing significant support. See, I said something good. Shut up, Dave. Stop giving me side eye. Significant support from conservative voters. You see how fast that dodged me? I dodged that real quick. Are we voting in the runoff? Yeah, shit. I might treat this like a David Perdue and Kelly Loeffler race. Don't go to the polls. Okay, back to this one. Political analyst says that the defeat of Raffensperger backed leadership figures represent one of the largest political realignments inside of the Georgia Republican Party since the 2020 election. Georgia remains one of the most important political battleground states, and runoff elections and expected to draw national attention as Republicans continue debating the future direction of the political and election. Dude, Vernon, if you have to apologize to my husband, bro.
No.
I'm about to tell everybody and your damn grandma, you ain't gonna get too many white votes after that.
He does not have to.
I want him to. You ain't finna sit here and represent Georgia if you feel this way in the damn closet.
I will not accept it.
Yeah, see, I can't even make it, Dave, accept your apology. I mean, I ain't. Hey there, what our shirt say? Every time somebody don't believe anything, and we always say conspiracy theory is the truth, like 6 months later. So I just got tired of keep telling people to So now I just say, we the people told you so, conspiracy. So since we're called liars, conspiracies, prove it. And then 2, 3 months, 5 years later, it all comes out to be true. You ain't got to keep popping off at the lip and explaining nothing to no one. You could go get a shirt and say, we the people told you so. Higher taxes, yeah, that's happening. Illegals, floating over our border, yeah. Furries, taking away what God family country is, I always keep calling us a democracy and not a constitutional republic. Yeah, we was right. Not taking a clock shot. We was right about that too. We the people told you so. Do-da. And then, so instead of you arguing, just wear the shirt, put it on your boobies. It just seemed like everybody look at people's titties anyway. So I got tired of it. But like, am I wrong? You ain't came back and gave me an apology because I'm batting 90 right about now. No? Then get on over there and get a shirt. You ever have somebody in your family just say, you telling the truth, you lying, and they come out to be right? Well, we the people told you so. Well, hey, it's safe and effective. No, the hell it ain't. 5 years later. Well, guess what happened? It's not safe nor effective. We the people told you so. Do-da. Here's another one for me. President Trump smashed a black woman for 5 years. No, he didn't. He's a racist. Now, 5 years later. We the people told you so. Do-da. And they can't stand it, so you just wear it right here for everybody to see. Y'all going over there and get these shirts. Right over there on fallbackusa-2.myshopify.com. And here's a bigger one, which is one of our biggest sellers. Faith over fear. Okay? Faith over fear. Because all the fear mongering we have had to deal with in the last 15 years alone. Honey, did the sky fall yet? I mean, are we riding on the back of a pterodactyl right about now? Because, everybody's supposed to be climate change. I gave up my white rain because they said I killed the ozone. So, yeah, it's so faith over fear. Okay, I got that shirt over there, too. And then, of course, the biggest one, because I voted for him 3 times, baby. President Trump, we got your back. All of them. So, they right over there. I got to, promote myself. Hey there, Alexander. How you doing? Hey, really, seriously. And then, if you don't believe me, hold up. Let me send you this. I wrote this, too. Because you got to support yourself before anybody else love you. Ain't that what the Bible say? Or at least somebody, a philosopher, put this out there. If you don't love yourself, how you gonna love the next person? Took me a long time to figure that out. Now, I love her every day, except the bags. And having gray hair at places I didn't think a follicle should have gray hair. But I wrote that book. It is literally one nation still under God, okay, God, family, and country in that order. See that? Bam. And then all of the stuff literally goes with that: God, family, country, Trump. I'm gonna leave you alone, Alexander. Hey there, Stephanie. I mean, I want to hear "Well done, my good and faithful servant" when all of this is done and all the hell that we have went through in this lifetime. It's got to be better up there than down here. So all of the hellraiser mongers and people like, well, you just talk to your own. What, ain't that heaven? Well, you just want to be with a like-minded individual. Ain't that going to be heaven? Well, you don't want to have an open mind. No, that's hell. Okay, then? Because there's repercussions and consequences if you don't follow that straight and narrow way. So I'm choosing after the age of 51 to actually try to make it to heaven. John 3:16, Romans 10:9 and 10. So, yeah, that's God, family, country, Trump, in that order. And people hate it. You're a sellout to Jesus Christ. And they get really mad. So I just said, let me write a book about it, what I actually represent, so we can stop being confused. It is God, family, country, in that order. It's called branding. I just love it. I have a backup one like that. Hey, Jan, what's going on out there? Hey, everybody, and I do like to, I don't get this smart, and we will not be at episode 1935. 1935 consecutive shows without viewers and newcomers and smarter people than me. So when people say prove it, I'll be like, all right, Christy, go get the receipts. Or, all right, Fudge, get those receipts. Because we literally done talked about that. We, the people, told you so. And then there's more people with like Rolodex, file cabinets on deeper stuff that my mind can't even bend that way. So I stopped at chapter 4 of the Fall of Cabal because how the hell are they are inside of our government on both sides of the aisle, and you coming to fight against me? I ain't figured this out. Going down the rabbit hole. Child, please. I'm sitting here and you attacking me? While these people are all through history has been bamboozling all of us, and you coming after me? I know you didn't. So I that's why I would say don't try Jesus, not me. Because I know you ain't finna sit here and place me in the same level as a Rockefeller. I know like hell, you did not come over here and try to throw me in with the globalists. I don't care who you mad at, but you better figure out who it is, because we on the same level, baby. Now, you can be beneath me, or you can come and help us all not have the wool pulled over our eyes. But who you truly mad at? Because I don't think I own Biltmore Estates. I don't think my name is a Fink. I don't own Black Rock State Street or anybody else. I am not Fauci. I'm not Bill Gates. I'm not none of these people. So who you mad at? Because I know it and you don't. That's different. Ask for us to show you where we got our proof. But coming over here and the first thing you do is attack, we attack back now. So keep poking that bear. Poke, poke, poke. And listen to AOC. Try it if you want to. We sick of you. And I said birth both of them, both wings of that damn bird. I don't care if you're a Republican or a Democrat. Who you mad at? Because it definitely ain't me. You better show me where my name is signed on a piece or a dotted line that gave you unbarren Texas, that's trying to flip over your children, that want to destroy our nation. If you can't find my name, don't put my name in your mouth. See how I work? Then you better find out the person that really broke your bank account, because you ain't even bought a t-shirt from me. Did you donate today? No? Then zip it. Let me cook. I forgot. People that look like me ain't supposed to be this smart. And I don't even listen to vinyl record players. Do we got that anymore? I found a CD there yesterday, and most people don't even know what a damn CD is. So what? I might have a cassette tape, where I got to get a pencil and rewind that thing, but all the rest of this, trying to throw me into something that happened in 1963 when I was born in 1974, we're going to need for you to go change your drawers. I mean, come back here at 5 to 7. Hey, Jan, I couldn't be smart unless it was people like you. So Dave just pointed at the floor. I'm going to keep talking to TikTok. Facebookers, y'all know what to do. And Rumble folks and whoever the hell on YouTube. Go on and get the receipts so we can prove these people. We, the people, keep trying to tell people so. Y'all stay tuned. We'll be right back. Go ahead, Dave.
One nation still under God. A powerful personal testimony about faith, family, freedom, patriotism, grassroots America, and the fight to preserve the moral foundation. Through deeply personal stories and cultural commentary, this book explores faith in a modern America, the attack on family values, raising children in a culture of confusion, patriotism and freedom, truth, censorship, and a media manipulation, grassroots America and community, hope for a future generation. This is more than a political book. It is a testimony of perseverance, faith, rebuilding, and the belief that America is still worth fighting for. A message for Americans who believe this nation is worth saving. God, family, country, in that order. So order your book today. The Real News was never built by corporations. It was built by people like you, patriots who refuse to stay silent. When you join the Real News Founders Movement on Patreon, you become part of something bigger than a show. You become part of the mission. Get exclusive behind-the-scenes content, members-only updates, and direct connections with me and Dave and the Real News community. From supporters to founded members, every membership helps us keep independent media alive and growing. Join the movement today. Visit patreon.com/Lucretia Hughes and help us build something real.
Hey, everybody, it's T. I promised everybody that I wasn't going to turn into Maurice Deck. I want to say I thank y'all to everybody that has hung in here with us, especially since the last 6 years. I could have truly turned into a lot of things, and I didn't because of y'all. So I want to say thank y'all to everybody. We could not have Fallback Productions if it wasn't for each and every last one of y'all that's been here for the last 8 years running. So Jan, thank you for the Let's Go Brandon F. Joe Biden. She talking about she got an F. Joe Biden cup. When was the last time we would literally, she still got her F. Joe Biden cup. Thank you, Jan. We don't even make those no more because we ain't got the equipment. It got evicted and thrown in the trash when the rest of our stuff did. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. You know, we still got a criminal case out there. And now we got a private investigator be like, girl, I want to help y'all. Help us what we can't get our house back. You might can't get your house back, but didn't the judge rule that there was fraud and forgery? Yeah, that's in the ruling. She said you can go get some money. I said how? Go ahead. Go ahead. What we need to do? Oh, meet you at Monday at 1. Bring everything we got. Thank you, ma'am. Because I'm sick of it. I fight harder for my marriage than I will for that ever again. So everybody that sat here and watched us cry, for everybody that helped us raise over $80,000, blink, Chris. Everybody that literally we raised more than $80,000 trying to fight for our home. To give the lawyers in the courts. Well, Chris should have stopped sneering. This is why I can't stand people to this day. Thank y'all so much. So are we starting back and over? Yes. So y'all get on back over there, and it says still standing, because I am. I'm not crawling. Still standing. Faith, conviction, and starting over at 51. And if you think that I got new gray hair, I can't wait for Dave to sit down and really allow me to write him a book. Because you've seen from being an LD, a lighting director of the most major acts in entertainment industry for the last 28 years, and to everything that you have dealt with as a man, a little boy, a teenager, and what made you run and get out there on that road, to coming back home and having to deal with everything you had to deal with. You could help so many more men you don't even want to know about. So I want to help my husband get his life story out there too, because men, y'all deserve it. Y'all deserve your flowers on earth, your respect on earth. And there's no such thing as toxic masculinity. So stop that. So welcome back, everybody. Y'all make sure y'all get on over there. Patreon, become a member. Like I said, we're going to be sending this now that we are mailing out the gear, the merchandise, after jumping through hoops through Shopify. Make sure y'all get on over there to fallbackusa-2.myshopify.com. And look, Jan, there's no, F Joe Biden. We still got some of those shirts, though. We do have some of those shirts left over. I'm thinking about putting them up on the store and selling them for like $5 each. Like some of our old stuff, just to get the funds and, wherewithal. I am really, all our old shirts that we found in boxes, I am thinking about throwing them over there on Shopify and just selling the t-shirts for $5 a piece. So we're going to do that too. Christ is King in my life. And I ain't going to debate nobody about it. So if I'm one of those people that have to make a choice to save my life, who do I love and who do I represent? Allah or Jesus? Then I'm already gone. It's going to always be Jesus. And I ain't going to debate nobody about it or try to prove his existence. Either you have faith or you don't. But that's not up to me. I could care less about your soul. He just told me to get out there and witness in his name in boldness and in truth. It's if you receptive enough. It's not my soul. But you can't shake mine either. Hey there, hey, follow the following. I love you. Where the hell y'all come up with these names? And I'm sitting here having to prove and post an ID just to get verified. That's not right. I would love to be like Troll Hunter extraordinaire. But I got to be Lucretia Kluken or Hughes or some crap like that. Hey, G. Hey, Eve. So let's get back over here. I love doing this. Hey, everybody. So back to this. Big shakeup. I wanted to wait, but I think I'm just going to hit at it. Dude, what happened yesterday? Dudes and dudettes, okay? Dudes and dudettes. Out there was a major shakeup across the nation. When I say, when you thought Indiana was a situation with all those people that decided to go against the grassroots and their constituents and they got wiped out of races, will it happen around the United States? I guess Donald Trump had you in a bullseye somewhere. So he was out there endorsing not the incumbents, except Comer. He did endorse Comer. Comer won, but out of the races that President Trump actually endorsed, 21 of them won. And they said here, and then somebody said, "Well, the Bushes said." What the Bush say? The Bush ain't got no clout. Well, Pence said. What did Pence say? Pence ain't got no clout no more. So it's shocking to me, and it's not shocking to me that people really y'all took it to the polls. Y'all twerked to the polls. Don't do that. Please don't. We do not need Meg Thee Stallion. You know that's a man. I mean a man thing. A man horse. Stallion. Hey there, Dave. Oh, Dave is talking and passing. The volume is low. Is that better? It's just me. I'm just tired. I don't want to be like, Notre Dame guy with a hunchback. But okay, still praying and still waiting. Keep praying, Donella. Keep praying. It ain't over yet. But let's get to this. Don't get me all up in my emotions and feelings. Because, honey, that was a headache. Sometimes I'm just glad to say woosha. Let's talk about Mitch. I wrote this one, too. All right. When I ask for topics, I do right. It says Thomas Massey. Didn't I just read that? Thomas Massey. Did I say that one more time? Defeated in Kentucky primary as McConnell political influence faces a new scrutiny. That ain't it. Anybody go check out Thune today? Somebody go check Thune. See if he still got that scrouch on that face. Boy, if he could give President Trump some coal for Christmas, that's what he would give him. Thune are mad. This remind me of a decade ago. I can't remember that much. I do. Anybody remember Boehner? Anybody remember John Boehner? Anybody remember the big fall of a globalist? John Boehner, Paul Ryan, all the rest of them. Well, if you know anything about Republican politics, it's just like having Nancy Pelosi as a spokeswoman that everybody must bow down and kiss her ring. Well, Mitch McConnell is that on the Republican side. So he held a lot of weight, just like Nancy Pelosi did, and on the Democrat side. So when things don't go their way, they lose their power structure because they have held power for more than 30 years. Dude, I'm 51. They've been in office for more than 30 years. So that is why they always was on Front Street, maybe years ago, decades ago. It was always Mitch, or it was Nancy, because they were the leaders of the parties, the uniparty. Well, I ain't finna lie. It's a uniparty if you ain't figured that out by now. It says Kentucky Congressman Thomas Massey suffered a major political defeat Tuesday night, marking a significant shakeup within the Republican politics in the bluegrass states, reigning about reuniting debate over the future influence of the long-term Mitch McConnell. Number one, when he spaced out on live television, literally he zoned out for like 10 seconds. And you had that woman kind of nudge him. Y'all should have made him sit down. Well, if we would have made him sit down, brochure would have appointed someone. So this is how you treat elderly people? You just prop them up? Like, seriously, the man can't walk by himself. He done fell down steps. He got sores all over him. Come on. You want to hold on to power that damn long? It don't make no sense. You're no longer good for our nation. So Mitch McConnell, when you zoned out, you done failed so many times. Who is taking your leadership advice at this point? And I understand how politics work. If Mitch McConnell would have sat down, that would allow the governor to appoint whoever he wanted until a special election. I know all this. But at a point, isn't we supposed to respect and take care of our elders? That don't make no sense to me. How in the world are these people going up there and then they dying up there? He's no good anymore. So how is he still a leader in the Republican Party? You mean to tell me you ain't got no young bucks? Somebody that ain't going to kill toe to whatever games y'all damn playing up there. So they propped Mitch McConnell up to what? Weekend at Bernie? Krisha, okay, fine. I'm going to get back to the article. It says Massey, known nationally for his libertarian-leaning conservative stance of positions and frequently clashed with Republican leadership in Washington, lost his primary race after facing mounting opposition from establishment-backed political forces and heavy outside spending. But you ain't saying nothing about the money and who was giving, Massey all of his millions of dollars to go in his campaign coffer. Please explain that. Because you ain't vetting anyone. If you don't, you finna sit here and talk about Ed Gallinger. I hope that's his name. Probably not. I'll figure it out when I hear somebody say it enough times. But you finna sit here and go and vet his campaign contributions, but turn a blind eye to Massey's? That's ridiculous. So that's, zip it. All right then. Especially I'm sitting here like, you took money from who? No, the hell he didn't. Yeah, it is right here. Campaign finances disclosures. It's out there. They have to report on it. So Ilhan Omar is in trouble. Go back to this. It says that the political analysts quickly pointed to the continued influence of the state Republican or the Senate Republican leader, Mitch McConnell, whose political network has shaped Kentucky Republican politics for decades. Anybody remember me traveling all the way to Kentucky by car? I ain't flying out one time. 6 separate times from Georgia to go all the way to Kentucky for Eric Dieter, who was running for Senate, and then we was running for governor. So I went up there consecutively. How many years? 6 different beautiful country, Kentuckians. Next time I'm bringing a shovel and taking your grass. But to hear regular folks, regular Kentuckians, and all across the state sit here and complain about Mitch McConnell and his lackeys, just like the stranglehold down here in Georgia with Brian Kemp and his friends. So they hear it from regular folks who everybody warned that was racist. Those Kentuckian people, they are racist. I ain't met not one when I was up there. And if they were racist, they say the hell away from me. I'm the only black person that's right there with Eric Dieters the whole entire time.
The most racist person that we dealt with in Kentucky was Massey.
Say that again.
The most racist person we dealt with in Kentucky was Massey.
I already called him out. That's when he started following me. So let's save your breath on that one. So to sit here and talk to so many people from all over Kentucky complaining, regular people that go into the polls to complain. How is anybody outside of the state of Kentucky finna sit here and speak for the Kentuckians? So everybody was he was a conservative. Did you talk to people that live in Kentucky? Because eventually he wasn't conservative enough or was doing the right things for the people of Kentucky for you to even fix your fingers or the lips on a whole nother state. So the people of Kentucky went to the polls or not and voted him out. So you come into a woman's page where you went there. I sure did. What you gonna do about it? I sure did talk to grassroots people, mom and pops, coal miners, and every damn thing else from the hollows all the way to the major cities. What you gonna do about it? They pretty much all complained about the same damn thing. Massey had built a national following by opposing large federal spending bills, challenging COVID-era mandates, defending constitutional conservatism, and frequently breaking with party leadership on fiscal issues. Number one, he was an independent. He wasn't a Republican to begin with. Know the difference, know the platforms, and know what they actually stand for. But back to this one. Sitting there calling Massey a Republican. Dude is straight up independent. And a Ross Perot one at that one. So you're dead wrong off that one. He can flip either way. He's like the antagonist in any evil movie. He could go either way. So sit here and talk to me about that. But back to what I was saying. Get this to him. I'm sure he ain't going to call me. It says his outspoken positions earned strong support among many grassroots conservatives, but also created tension with Republican leadership and major donor networks. The race reportedly drew significant financial involvement, intensified messaging campaign in the final weeks leading up to the election. Establishment-aligned groups pushed aggressively against Massey while promoting the candidate views for more alignment with the traditional Republican leadership priorities. One more time. Massey is an independent. Know your political parties. Zip it. You know there's more than just Democrat Republicans. You're forgetting the Green Party, Constitutionalist Party, Libertarian Party, Independent Party. There's so many more parties. Then you keep trying to throw somebody in the same two flapping, size of a bird that has destroyed our nation. Stop that. He acted like who he was. And when anything that actually benefited him, he jumped on. So pish posh on that too. You new to politics? Okay then. It says, meanwhile, attention is now turning to Senator Mitch McConnell on political future as speculations continue over how long the longtime Kentucky senator intend to remain active. He's active? Okay, I wrote this. Active in national politics. He active? It's like saying Hillary Clinton is still coughing. That's the demon smoke. It says McConnell has served the United States Senate since 1985. Boy, I look like that one meme. Woo! It's Samuel L. Jackson and gray hair. He been in office since 1985. You better not fix your lips and say else to me.
I was 8 years old.
Dude, come on now. The world wasn't even out there yet. Like a virgin. Woo! I was still one then. What? And y'all want to come over here and argue with each other? He been in office for how long? 1985. Hold on. What was popular in 1985 besides, Dukes and Hazzard big wheels? 1985. I was 10. And you coming over here arguing with me? Okay, what was popular in 85? I got to figure this out. What was popular? What songs? Yes. Was it Duran Duran? Hungry Like a Wolf? What songs? Hit number one in 80, hit number one in 85. Damn, you know how people these things coming up now, when was you born? Or when did you get in politics? And everybody kind of tell you he need to be on the back of a pterodactyl at this point, just riding a mammoth bareback. All right then, here are the songs that was number one, Casey Cagle. Careless Whisper. Shh. He hit office during Careless Whisper. Hold the hell up. We finna read this. We might as well laugh for the rest of the show. What songs held the number one spot for the longest? Careless Whisper. Why you humming that? You ain't got to tell people your age. He's still singing it too. And you want to come up, nobody ever get mad at me again. I'm being dead honest. No one ever fix your mouth to ever come over here and complain to me again about anyone that's sitting in office since 1985. Well, Prince, When Doves Cry, it was still a club banger, but it wasn't number one. Careless Whisper by Wham. And I was confused. I didn't even know he was gay. First thing that came to my head after that was Come Chameleon. Come and go. I'm being honest. I'm laughing. I'm laughing right now because it's very hilarious that in 2026 you want to come over here and bitch to me. Y'all better stop this. Here's some of the top ones. You ready? Like a Virgin. That was number 2 on the Billboard chart. Like a Virgin. Woo! Not touched for the very first. Wake me up before you go. I want to know what love is. I want you to show me. But with it, Out of Touch. I feel for you like I love you. Okay, next one, number 6, Out of Touch. Paul and Oates. Give me the bars. Out of Touch. Paul and Oates and Paul. Ren and Stimpy. Number 7. Everybody wants to rule the world. 5 minutes left. 10 minutes. Hold on. Money for Nothing. Dire Straits. Okay, I got that one. I got one. Take Me On. Take on me. Take on me. Take me on. Take on me. No.
Those songs are now as old as...
Shut up, honey. These are bangers in the grocery stores. These are on the classic side. Every time you go away. Come on, give me a harmony, Dave. Every time you go away. Paul Young.
I know it.
Come on then. What is it, Cletus? Every... Never mind. We're gonna keep scripting on that one. Easy Lover. Phil Collins. Shut up. That was it. You can feel it. Okay then. I can't fight this feeling. REO's. Look at everybody reminiscing right about now. Yeah, we old. The hell y'all talking about? Also, we built this city on the power of love. Shut up. I know the power of love. I know who he is. Don't you forget about me. Every last Breakfast Club movie, all I saw was the Brat Pack. Teenage Witch. We are the world. Shut up. Cherish, cool in the game. Okay, we had the best music. So if Mitch McConnell have been in there for that long, he need to start humming me some damn bars. I wonder if he listened to R&B. Probably not. You know, he didn't like black people. I don't know that for sure. So allegedly, that's just something that Kanye said about Bush. Okay, back to this. So everybody, yes, we got 2 minutes left. Let me finish reading this. The end. Bye, Massey. We're going to have to hear from you and Thune and Crony and everybody else that has lost their seat. And breaking news. Clyburn out of South Carolina less than 2 hours ago got his whole district wiped out in a redistricting map. He finna march on Selma. Woo! Clyburn is out of there. I mean, boy, he gonna be the new spokesperson for Al Sharpton. He gonna be angry like Al Green. But we no longer have to listen to Clyburn. Boy, I bet you his britches on fire right now. He's so pissed. Somebody gonna be a racist in South Carolina. Woo! Way to go, South Carolina. Yes. Do something about Lindsey Graham. Jesus. Hey there. We didn't start the fire. Why you gotta do that to me? You know, the only thing we had to do is listen to radio back then. What's a radio, Grandma? Okay. Hey there, Penny. My grandkids called it Grandpa Rock. Oh, hell no. We had the best music. At least we can understand what our songs say. Hey, Terry, Tears for Fears. I didn't know that either. Mitch McConnell, he's from Jurassic dinosaur era. Ever notice he looks like a turtle out of his shell? I call him Mitch the Turtle. Y'all need to stop because I give these people nicknames and they stick. Oh, and make sure you pay attention to Ilhan Omar in her marriages to her brother. All right, then. That's what J.D. Vance said he's going to be investigating to see if it's true or not. All right, then. Jesus loved me every day, but I'm sure he's up there doing this half of it. What? You think I'm a lie? My whole guardian angel like, Jesus, we got this. He like, Carisha. Well, at least I didn't, flip. So, now that I am saved by the blood of Jesus Christ, most of the day I go, because, and then other times I'm like, delete that. So it all don't slip out. He pat me on the back right now. I could have turned that negative. No one cares about the kids. I care about my grandkids. I can't make anybody else care about anything. You turn them to a furry, yeah, you don't care about the kids. You don't want them to read and write, yeah, you don't give a damn about the kids. You don't want to teach them manners, values, or morals, yeah, you definitely don't care. If you just want to be a helicopter parent and one of those participation award, and my child is innocent in everything they do, you definitely setting them up for failure. So we can tell which parents actually care about their children, and we can also tell who gives lip service and who really don't give a dang. So, I got 9 grandbabies. I will fight you for mine. Tell them to call Grandma. I don't have a sexy grandmother's name. I have 9 grandbabies. But majority of the day, I'm like, F those kids. Grandma, can we come and see you? Of course. Mama, what happened? You wasn't like that when we was growing up. We would get knocked out on the side. Yeah, I know. I'm a grandma now. I get to spoil them and be strict at the same time. My children, I was straight strict. I was never their friends. I was very, very, very strict. Thank you for breaking that generational curse. That's what happens when parents actually care. Okay, then. Hey there. God is going to bless you doing the work. I ain't got no choice. regardless of people is like, I don't care what you think I should be doing. See, I did that the first half of my life, worried about what everybody else got to say about me. After the age of 40, and the first hot flash hit, I said you, and you. At that point, I gave up on it. So at this point, that's not the tallest, biggest obstacle or priority. There's only one, and there's nobody on earth that can give me that authority to walk through those pearly gates. And they definitely ain't gonna be up there right beside me on Judgment Day. So what I care about what you got to say on earth. In a sense, heaven is an echo chamber with like-minded individuals. If you don't agree, then going over there with the hellions, because that's where you're gonna be anyway. So if I don't have to talk to Satan and his minions for eternity, I'm not gonna keep doing it on earth. So that's how I live my life. Well, that's black and white. Didn't Michael Jackson told you that? I didn't. So if you don't contribute, you ain't got nothing meaningfully to do with my life or teach me any other why are you here? All right then. So I'm glad I wake up each and every day to get that amazing grace. So I don't care about humans. Thank you, Monique, for sending me that Bible verse every day for the last 5 years straight. And it says, why do not put trust in man, but the man. So, or woman either. All right, then Dave keep pointing up there and say we got 3 minutes. That's why I'm just so bold. He told us. And isn't there something in the Bible that says don't let your light hide your light behind a bushel? Then all right, then. He didn't also command to get out there in boldness and in truth. You don't like it? I'm too bold for you? Tough. Okay? Everything that I say, how I fix my lips, how I walk, what I dress, it all comes on my back in that Lamb's Book of Life, not yours. And when you understand that, you'll be worried about what you do, not what everybody else do, because they got to count for that sin. And I know I am very aware of where I want to go. And plus back to the White House. So I'm trying to keep a clean background too. Yeah, but when he said, forgive them, Father, for they do not know what they do. And he said, I'm giving up the ghost. And it was out. It was over for the rest of y'all. We ain't no longer in our lifetime got to listen to another human being. Because he's already carried those stripes. And by his stripes, I am healed. Not yours. His. One more time. Not yours. His. All right, then. When you figure that out, you'll stop letting so many tizzies, make you upset. You can now start picking at them and it don't affect you that much. And what? It ain't like you're going to ever meet half these people anyway, so who cares? Now, on that note, we're going to see y'all back here at 5 to 7. Sad you got to live life that way. But that's where I'm at after 51 years. Forget the rest. Anyway, if you don't want the best, forget that rest. For me, my nation, my grandchildren, my path, or anything that I say, if you don't want to see the best, go on and deal with the rest. I only want the best from this day forward. I'm good. I made it 51 for a damn reason, and it wasn't because you had anything to do with it. Okay, so when that time comes, because it's coming for everybody, one day you're going to be here, and the next minute you won't. You worry about yourself. All right, everybody. Y'all make sure y'all get on over there to fallbackusa-2.myshopify.com or go get the book. Wait a minute. Still Standing. Faith, Conviction, and Starting Over multiple times in my life. At the age of 51, y'all going to get that one or the new one that I just put out, 12 chapters. One Nation Still Under God. On that note, everybody, get out there, support. Share. Let me get my shout outs. Hold up, TikTokers. Y'all last because y'all on my phone. By YouTube. I don't think anybody know I got a YouTube page. Don't tell nobody either. All right, then, Mopar Man, Angel out there, Fudge, much love. Last but not least, who's been here daily, which is pretty much a whole bunch of y'all, and I just want to say thank y'all. And right back over here, let me give my shout outs. We still going to eat hamburger helper today because that's what I cooked. I think that's still enough for lunch. Oh, my gosh, she eats hamburger helper. Sure will, and will revert to beanie weenies. Who are you? And Roman noodles in the cabinet, too. I'm not bougie. And I can't stand half y'all funky, nasty food after the $100 mark. It's like, where's the seasoning? So, Marsha, Christina, Terry, Butler out there. Edwin. How you doing? Edwin, stay blessed. Marsha again. Stella. Stella got her groove back. I got my husband. Penny out there. Everybody, Sarah, Belinda Lovelace, Wanda, William. We're going to see you later also. And Ken. Hey, Ken. See y'all at 5 to 7. Go ahead, Dave.
Here we go. She's on 5 to 7, 9 to 10 p.m. Fallback Productions. Talks about topics of the day and loves her country, the U.S. of A. Got her Get Right rally on tax day. Got family country Trump is her thing. She don't know the songs, gives Dave a hard time. Don't worry, it's fine. He's still her Valentine. Keeps us in the loop. Don't you know, sit back and enjoy the Lucretia U Show.